Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Outdoor Guy 365 coming at you with another how to do something video. So today we're outside again and we're here in spring and we're taking a look at, well, the Toro Super Recycler SR4 model number 2384, and we've got the Honda clone engine here with 7.4 foot-pounds of gross torque, 159 cc, overhead valve engine, guaranteed to start. So what we're going to do today here is we're going to just do a slight demonstration of how to remove and replace the spark plug on this machine. So this machine is, I guess, about, I don't know how old this is, I can't remember. I think we had it started in 2012 with it. I think that's the model manufacturer year that it's made. So yeah, we're gonna take this old spark plug out and replace it. So what do you need in terms of tools to do this job? So I've sped up this video a little bit and I've taken the 2 screws here and the 1 screw in the back, already loosened them. I do have my made in USA Phillips number 2 very long screwdriver, just so reaching stuff is easier. If it's made in USA, it's fairly old, right guys? You know, because Craftsman doesn't make anything in USA anymore, at least I don't think so. And then I have my Proto ratchet, 3/8 drive, a couple of extensions so I could get the spark plug if I don't remove this cover that's way buried in there. But because I'm removing this cover, this is going to make this job a whole heck of a lot easier, guys. So so let's get started. So yeah, so since I've already done that, that's going to come to the side. It can go there. Screws didn't fall out or nothing. All right, so here's the spark plug right here underneath our coil. Boom, pull this off, tuck this back right here out of the way, and you can use that. There's a little notch right here. If you can see that, typically the wire goes right here, but to keep it out of the way, we've tucked it behind here. So now, no problem. So now we can get this spark plug out. All right, so let's get started and show you how to do this. All right, so we've got our spark plug here. We wanna, oops, it'd be good if I set this up, and that spark plug was not all too tight. So it's just coming out, and once we get it out, we'll take a look at it. Not too terrible looking, but it's Megafire. Not sure what that brand is, but we're gonna replace it with something I think a little bit better. Anybody ever heard of Megafire? Is this some type of plug? I think I was in a pinch the last time I replaced it, and yeah, let's put a quality plug in there. This is probably junk. Motor's been running fine, I guess, but yeah, let's toss that aside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace it. We've got our nice Champion plug here. We've got the L87YC spark plug by Champion. It's already pre-gapped. What you're gonna need is the 13/16 standard socket, and that's gonna fit on here, so we can put that right in here into our mower. So let's start out putting this in by hand. We don't want to cross thread because that would be really bad. So we're just gonna get it started, and you do have to put it at a little bit of an angle, but going in real nice and easy. You can almost hand turn it all the way, and look at that, goes in there nice and smooth. Then we take our ratchet with extension and socket, put it on there, and we're just gonna snug this down like so, maybe about 1/4, 1/8 of a turn, whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't over tighten, because then it'll be a pain in the butt to get out later. Socket comes off real nice and easy. Make sure you get the socket with the protective guard on there, because the spark plugs still are made with porcelain, and porcelain can shatter and can break, and then you're out a spark plug. And spark plugs have become pretty expensive these days, considering what they are and what they used to cost maybe about 10-15 years ago. So we stick our wire back here, make sure we hear that little click, and make sure this is secure. Awesome. This is right where it needs to be. And now we can take and put that cover on. The gas cap comes off because otherwise the cover won't go on. And you gotta take this sucker out. Cover goes like so. Doing this one-handed while holding the gas cap. And then our gas cap goes right back in there. And voila, the cover is back on, and all you have to do is secure 1, 2, 3 screws and you're done. So folks, as you see, this wasn't a whole lot of effort, didn't take all that long, but something simple and easy like this could prevent lost, gas efficiency, mowing power. All depends on how your lawnmower's running and how good it cuts and how much fuel it's using. So if you're using a lot of fuel, you might want to also check the carburetor. Carburetor's just off to the side here, and then the air cleaner is over here. That's a different video for a different day, but we'll be taking a look at this too, and we'll be making a video on that when we decide to replace that as well. Also, we'll show you how to change the oil on this machine, because not right now, but in another video as well, because there are 2 ways how to do that. You can either change it from the side or change it from the bottom. We've got some maintenance to do on this machine because new year, making sure everything's good and ready to go. And yeah, I want to keep my model from 2012 running new, because who wants to spend $700, $800, $900 on a new lawnmower these days? I know I don't. So this mower already cost me like $800 when I bought it new, because this has got the personal pace self-propel system, it's got the key electric start, it's got the stow and go, got the aluminum deck, because the aluminum deck is gonna outlast probably this motor. But that's all for now. So this has been Outdoor Guy 365 with another great video for you, YouTube. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.